is Good Day.
Hey, become an entrepreneur and make the big bucks from the comfort of your home.
Marianne is finding out how to get started right now.
Doesn't it sound great just to be able to get up and keep your jammies on and go down to your office and do your job? A lot of people want to do that. Yes. It's got a lot of appeal for people. Mike Filsaime is an author and developer of software, and he helps people identify what kind of a business could work for them at home. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, my pleasure to be here.
A lot of appeal for this kind of a thing now, especially you mentioned grads getting out of school. They don't really finding hard to find jobs for them now. This could be an option for some people.
Yeah, you know, people are getting laid off, or people, you know, they're having kids, and maybe one of the spouses is working and the other one wants to raise the kid at home and still wants to have an opportunity to bring some additional income. Or, as you said, college students maybe just not getting the job they wanted. We're seeing a trend now. More and more people are taking their passion and their expertise online, and they're using Google's technology with Hangouts and YouTube to basically just find an audience and teach people what they're good at.
Well, we've got some tips and some do's and don'ts. We're going to start with that, and you mentioned the first one is that you have to identify your passion. So how do you turn that and how to turn that into a business? So how do you figure out what your passion is?
You need those two things. Really, I always call it like, you know, what Derek Jeter had. You know, one day he said, you know, to be able to wake up and do something where you would pay somebody to do it. Like, so he got paid to be the shortstop for the New York Yankees. Yeah. So if you have a passion where you could say, I would pay somebody to actually do this if I could do this every day, and if you have an expertise, if you have some knowledge about that subject, most cases, and there are going to be people that are going to be willing to not only just follow you, but pay for that advice.
Pay for your knowledge.
Yeah, we have one person that's teaching people how to do auto body paint from home. I would never have believed that that could have worked, but you know, he has a six-figure business just teaching people how to do auto body paint.
That's amazing. Yeah. Okay, identify your passion. You said people will pay. And number three, you say do webinars. So offer a webinar?
Yeah, webinars are very easy because you don't need a website. You can just use Google Hangouts technology with Webinar Jam, and it gives you a platform where you can have a page to get people to sign up. It reminds them when to show up. You just put on your open up your laptop, the webcam shows, and Google will actually find you the visitors, and you can be streaming to hundreds of different people. And then from there, when you get a little bit better, you can put a little product or training course together to teach people further.
Okay, got a couple of do's and don'ts we want to get to. Number one, you say just to be yourself.
Yeah, that's the important thing. I think people sometimes they get on camera and they think that, oh, I want to be like you guys on the news, and maybe they'll try to be something they're not, and it's going to show to people. It's just not going to be transparent. So the first thing is just be yourself.
Also, you say start off by teaching and training and just giving away information.
Yeah, that's
for free?
Absolutely, that's for free. That's what's going to work. People are going to know, like, and trust you once they see that you're an expert. That's what you want to do first, is get people to say, I like that person, and once that happens, they'll follow you forever.
Good one. And they say, just get started. Just start. Just do it.
Just get started. Don't wait for things to be perfect. Don't say, I'm afraid to look like a fool on camera. If you look at some of the stuff that I did years ago, you know, it's embarrassing for me to look at, but it's where you get started, and you get better every time you do it, and it's really easy.
All right, good information. We've got some link to gooddaysacramento.com for you. Also, is there a website you want to throw out?
Webinarjam.com. You can get started with a business just like that.
Webinarjam.com.
That's it.
All right, we'll get that on our website as well. Mike Filsaime, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you very much.
Always good, very exciting. I want to go to work in my pajamas.
Right? Although he's not wearing pajamas, he's got a fantastic suit this morning. We already had our suit bonding moment in the green room.
Yes, we did. I've worn pajamas on this show before, so it wouldn't be that big of a transition.
And I've worn them at Target in the afternoon, so I think we're all comfortable.